Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, as you can tell by the title, we will be going over our channel's most popular stock in today's video, and that is going to be Healthier Choices Management Corp, ticker symbol HCMC. Well, as I did just say, this channel and this stock has been absolutely blowing up. As you can see, yesterday our video did 11,000, coming up on 12,000 views in one day. I mean, the video that I posted a few days ago, 3 days ago, another one with 11,000. You guys have been absolutely loving this company. You've been asking me so many questions and you've been giving me so many suggestions for content around this company, as you all want to know my opinion and you want to stay as informed and educated about Healthier Choices Management Corp as possible. Well, if we do go ahead and we take a look right here, if you do want to stay as up to date as possible about HCMC, if you do want this information early, and if you do want access to all of the other videos and the content which I will be talking about on this channel, also if you do want access to my trades and my trade portfolio, you can definitely head down to the link in the description. It will bring you over to my Patreon, and that is where I'm fully transparent with all this information. We're fully out of the very first tier, the $5 a month tier, but we do have a few more tiers right here that are available, but we are slowly starting to work down on those as well. So definitely get in on this one while you can, because I do believe that this could be a fantastic opportunity for everyone involved. Now, if you do want to start your own investment journey, or if you want to expand out into a new brokerage, I would highly suggest starting an account with Webull. If you do open an account and make a deposit of $100, you can receive $1,850 worth of 2 stocks. It's absolutely a phenomenal deal and a great way to start investing. But that being said, there's something that I wanted to talk about today whenever it came to HCMC that I think is super duper important. So a lot of you all have asked me questions about, okay, Tyler, we know they have this lawsuit coming up right now, but after the lawsuit, is this a company that we should be looking to long-term hold on? Should I be increasing my position still, as this thing has long-term potential? Is this not even a company worth mentioning whenever it comes to long-term holds, simply for the fact that they have a lawsuit? Is that the only reason that I'm getting in, right? Are we trading off of this lawsuit, or are we trading and buying this company because they actually have some potential as a company? Well, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I think in the short term, the biggest catalyst is going to be the lawsuit, and once that is over, we may see it dip or we may see it rise, just kind of depending on what happens during the lawsuit. But whenever it comes to a long-term perspective, I do think that they have some good potential outlooks, and if you are looking to hold this company long-term, I think there are a few good reasons. Now, one of those reasons is going to be because of their 2 main industries in which they're targeting within their subsidiaries. Now, this is something I did talk about in the past. I talked about 3 catalysts, but I wanted to specifically talk about their 2 industries in which their subsidiaries operate in, because they are both very, very high in growth at the moment, and I think that is going to be very big for HCMC going into the future, especially after this lawsuit does end. So if we look at the very first one of their subsidiaries, it is going to be under Healthy Choice Markets. Now, these go by 3 words: local, organic, or fresh. These are the 3 words that define Healthy Choice Markets. With both ADA's Natural Market, an 18,000 square foot full service grocery store serving the Fort Myers, Florida, and 3 Paradise Health and Nutrition locations in the greater Melbourne, Florida area. They serve their respective local communities, and their stores provide all natural and organic products in a friendly and helpful atmosphere. With aisles of traditional grocery complete with frozen, healthy home, vitamins and supplements, healthy and beauty, fresh produce, hormone and antibiotic-free meats, and bulk foods. ADA's also offers chef-prepared, ready-to-go foods, a 100% organic juice and smoothie bar, a free trade coffee bar with baked daily cooked goods from a local artisan baker, and our flagship Greenleaf Grill, fast casual in-store restaurant. So if you have a Rouse's near you, if you do live in Louisiana or any of the southern states, you likely have a Rouse's, and this is basically a very large version of Rouse's. Now, one thing that I do want to point out whenever it does come to this is the fact that these stores actually perform very well. So as we can see here, every single year that these grocery marts have actually been doing a fantastic job. I mean, bringing in over $8 million in revenue in the 9 months ended on September 30th of both 2019 and 2020 definitely shows a lot of stability, and it definitely shows that they are very well, they're set in place. They've done a good job, and they're going to continue to do a good job into the future. Now, there is one statistic that I did want to take a look at that makes me think that these could be good going into the long term as well. Well, one thing that we have been noticing, especially within the last couple years, is that people have been paying a lot more attention to their health. I think it's grown in a lot of popularity, especially around people between the ages maybe 18 and 28, 29. That generation in between those age groups, I think they definitely have been focused a lot more on, self-workout, self-growth. They've been doing a lot of at-home workouts during the pandemic. And I think that's super duper important, because that's basically what these markets focus on. They focus on healthier choices, and they focus on growing your own mental and physical health. Well, one thing that I do want to take a look at is that the market growth within the health and wellness food market is actually set to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of over 6% year on year. Now, the incremental growth is sitting at about 235.94. So we can see that the growth from here all the way to 2024 is set to be substantial. And now right here we can look, and it says that one of the key drivers for this market will be the increasing adoption of healthy eating habits. And that's what I mean. I think that this is going to be super duper important for them going into the future, as a lot of people are adopting these different habits. I mean, they have the brand name Healthier Choice Markets, and it just kind of flows in with this overall evolution of just in general self-growth and health growth. And I think that it is going to be super duper good going into the future for the long-term outlook for HCMC. Now, the second one that we're going to look at is their vape stores. So whenever we do see here, it says that with 9 vape stores across the Southeast United States, the vape store has a clear foothold in the still ever-growing e-cigarette vaping market. The vape store is made up of regionally branded stores consisting of their flagship, the Vape Store brand, along with Vapor Max, Vulcan Vape, and the Grad Bag store brands, selling top-rated hardware brands from Kanger Tech to Aspire, and an endless assortment of premium and house e-liquids. The vape store is an endless section of products to provide users a better alternative to traditional smoking. So this one honestly does kind of tie into this one as well, as people do believe that vapes are going to be a healthier option than cigarettes and some of these other things. And so this once again does play into that overall fact that people are trying to grow their health and they're trying to just be better in general. But this entire industry is growing at extreme rates too. We can see here that it is projected that the global e-cigarette and vape market size is expected to reach $67.3 billion by 2027, registering a revenue-based compounded annual growth rate of 23.8% over the next 6-7 years. So think about the fact that this company has not only established itself, because they've been around since 2008. So they've already made a stamp and they've already put their footprint in this, this whole entire market industry. Also, we have to consider that if they do finish out this lawsuit and they come out on top, if they win this lawsuit, that then further establishes them as a key player in this overall industry, as one of the biggest producers in Philip Morris International. If they have to pay up, maybe some type of settlement or some type of royalty over the Healthier Choice Markets, that then boosts the status of HCMC as a top player, and that proves their patent protected technology. But then whenever we think since this video is about the long term, we can also consider the fact that not only would Philip Morris having to do that boost up them on a pedestal and kind of upgrade their position in this market, but then that provides them with more over this consistent and stable source of income through maybe some type of royalty agreement that would also help them going forward into the future. So whenever we do just take a look at these different things, I really do believe that this company has loads of potential in the long run. I think that we're going to see them start to do a fantastic job of giving us more news, as all of this news that we have been seeing, it has been helping their stock price grow substantially. And I think they realize the power that news has simply just to make these stocks start to fly up. Now again, the majority of us in my Patreon and on this channel, we did get in under the 0.001. I think I got in at 0.0018, I would like to say. I mean, we saw gains of up to 155% yesterday alone, but we are still up over 100% and climbing every single day. I think that long term this company does have a lot of potential. I would say again, the short term catalysts are probably the strongest catalyst, but I would still say that this company is a very, very solid thing to consider when considering a long term hold. With that being said, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is simply just my opinion. And before you make any investments, you should definitely do your own research, do your own due diligence, and make sure that you are 100% aware of all of the risks that are associated with buying a stock, especially a penny stock of this size. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy another day's video. If you did, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. We're coming up on 10,000 subscribers really soon here, so maybe you will be the 10,000 subscriber. But I do appreciate each and every one of you who stops by, says hello, and shows me support. I adore and I appreciate every single person who helps me out with this channel, and I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Peace.